what's up? It's Symptom here. So, I had to get older to be able to understand the situation that happened in my life and to finally, understand them, process them, and embrace them and let them go and let them out. I used to not, want to ever share that I once was in foster care and that I had a very neglectful foster mother. And she made me realize at a very early age, adults will not always be there for you. I thought, if you're an adult, you're supposed to love and care for any child. I learned real early that is not the case. And from that point on to about 17, I had a lot of adults mentally, try to bring me down. And they did, honestly. I allowed it because in my head, it is what it is. I thought, this is just how people are. And that's just sad, but I just had to accept it. And I didn't realize I didn't have to really accept it, but I didn't know. So for years, I just had to understand and reassure myself and, self-evaluate, like, you're not that crazy. You're not bad. You're not a terrible person. What these people are going through, they're putting their toxic things onto you because they don't know how to express themselves. And when they did try to teach me lessons, they were good people, but they were in toxic situations and they were spilling out toxic information to me. So as I got older and went through life, I started having these great thoughts, but pushing out in very toxic ways. I was dealing with a lot of people who didn't know how to express themselves. And it wasn't their fault. It's because they had situations where I had neglectful people in their life who didn't know how to express themselves. But at the end of the day, it is your damn fault because now you're a grown-ass person. And it's up to you to want to spread that virus of negativity or not. And I just so happen to have a lot of people spread that negativity to me. So at 17, I just pressed this I don't give a fuck button. And that was, the wrong answer. It is a mindset of like, you don't have to care about what everybody says to you. Yeah, that was the, logo for it, but not caring about how I'm doing other people was the problem. So yeah, I'm protecting myself, but at the end of the day, my tunnel vision was harming the people around me who I loved and cared about. Because, honestly, I didn't really give a fuck. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna be me. And we all know that's not the mindset that you need to have as an adult, as a grown man or a grown woman. So, I burned a lot of bridges, and that's perfectly fine. That's life. So now that from 17 to 22, I went through a lot of trials and tribulations of, I need to understand to being alone and being with myself will help me better than trying to hang around people who, at the end of the day, don't really give a fuck about me and just want something from me. And although I didn't care, I didn't mind, so I just accepted it. But again, that was the wrong answer. I should have been around people who cared about me. And at that time, I didn't have a lot of those people. So of course I'm gonna wanna, go around people who even though I know they don't care about me, I still wanna be around them just for the affection, And that was, again, wrong answer. So, I had to deal with these things by myself because trying to talk to other people about them, they would bring me down. So it's weird because a lot of people you would think, as a grown up person, oh, they've been through the same thing you've been through, so let them give you positive manifestations. Wrong answer. A lot of those people are still in those toxic situations. So me trying to express it didn't work. So, after becoming 22, when I turned 23, I had to understand that I did learn good lessons, but I learned them through toxic people. And I had to take those same lessons and strip away the energy that was given to me with it and manifest my own with it. And it has honestly got me way farther. I now understand and I forgive all the people who did bring me down and who made me, expressful but in the wrong way. So as I got older and I got more, understanding of myself, I now don't get upset when people do me wrong. I don't get upset when, I had a stupid person. They don't know that they're stupid. You don't know that you're doing something. Some people don't even know that they're harming you. So how can you be mad at them until they understand that what they're doing? So in my head, I stay away from people. I have 2 friends, and that's perfectly fine. And when I manifest what I want, what I speak into this world, I get those type of people. I only get people who are good, who network with me, and who push out good energy, because that is what I now push out. Now, before this, I wasn't pushing out that, so I wasn't meeting the proper people, but that was my fault because I wasn't the proper person as well. And it feels, really amazing to, have that self-awareness of my faults and my problems and what others put inside of me. And I kept bleeding into my own relationships. And it would never have changed if I didn't become alone. Stop hanging around people. Hear my own thoughts. Hear my own opinions. Understand, have my I don't care button about how people judge me or feel about me, but still love and care and push out positive energy around me 100% all the time. Because if I push out positive energy, I will continuously gain that positive energy back. And I'm here today to say it is possible, for anybody to manifest anything they want in this world, no matter how you're raised or what you grew up with or who treated you poopy. Regardless, at the end of the day, it is up to you to want to manifest better for yourself, no matter what you've been through. You can blame everybody all day, but understand you die in this vessel. They do not die in this vessel. They do not feel your pain. They do not understand any of the anxiety, any of the depression, any of what you feel. They never will. And that's perfectly fine. Because it's all up to you. Because they have their own shit they're going through. They're going to keep meeting terrible people, keep going through terrible things, because at the end of the day, they have that energy that they don't even know they have. That's probably not even theirs as well. So, honestly, life is a trickle effect, You pass on things you don't even pass. You don't even know that you're passing them on, but you are. So, it takes one to know one. Experiences in life are better understood when they're happening to your ass. So for the people who are listening, you know damn well what I'm feeling. You know damn well what I'm talking about, because it has happened to you. And now you come this person who now has this bubble of, I don't want to be around nobody, I don't care about things, but understand that's okay, but you have to push out positive energy with that same thoughts, that same programming that you're doing for yourself. Because again, at the end of the day, this is your vessel. You only feel what you go through. So why sit around and why be terribly miserable, terribly sad, when honestly nobody gives a fuck about it? Nobody cares that you're feeling that way, because they don't feel it. So why let yourself sit through something that's not even your problems, not even your energy? It's not even you who have all these issues, it's the people around you, and they're just pushing it on you. Because they don't want to be alone in their own sadness. No one wants to be alone in their sadness. That's why people use different things to get away from their sadness, like addictions and like people. People are addicted to other people because they don't want to be alone. And I had this situation, and a lot of us do at this moment. And it is time to break that cycle. It's a very toxic yet contagious cycle that we need to break. And if we don't break it, it's going to bleed into our relationships. It's going to bleed into our children. And they're going to manifest the same shitty stuff we have to go through. It's going to blame into, like, I got nieces and nephews and little brothers. That shit will bleed into anybody because it's just that fucking contagious. And we don't realize it until it's too late, or until we, fall on our ass and crumble a billion times. And we decide, okay, fuck, I have to do something better because I can't handle this pressure that I'm putting on my damn self. So I'm here to tell you, anything is possible. No matter what you've been through, no matter what you did, no matter what you're going through at the moment, you are your savior. No one else will save you. If you believe in religions, you have to decide to go to that, to go believe and go manifest and go pray for what you want, and then go out and work for it. Sitting on your knees all day trying to get something ain't gonna get you nowhere, no matter what you believe in. You have to put the work in, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And you have to start being aware of your own patterns. And if you have children who are starting to have these same patterns and emotions as you, start to be aware and understand that my child is going through things because of me. My child is having this energy because of the people that I'm putting them around. I need to start making a better decisions for myself to make better decisions for my future and my kids' future. Because then they'll be stuck in the phase of constantly trying to find happiness in others. Constantly waiting on others to be happy so that they can be happy. We have to stop doing that shit. Men and female do it. We all want something in life. We all crave something in life. We all love something in this world. Sometimes we don't get it. Sometimes it runs away from us. But that's okay. Sometimes a lot of doors will close and a lot of doors will lock and a lot of doors will be destroyed. But after a while, you're going to understand, you can create doors your damn self. You don't have to keep walking to find another door. You are that powerful to manifest your own doors. You can create your own adventures, your own desires in this world. You don't have to wait for someone else to manifest it for you to then, hell yeah, I want to do that. Negative. You don't have to. Life is too short to be just waiting on others to give you things, regardless of what you think. It is what it is.